Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another reaction and first impression video for Fire Emblem Heroes, this time on the new banner that is about to drop in just a few days, and the trailer that is about to drop tonight, coming as no surprise, will feature the Múspell units, the original characters in Fire Emblem Heroes. Because of this, I'm not entirely sure if this is even worth uploading, to be completely honest. We already know everything about the characters. But I guess we can go over their skills as they're introduced, and who knows, maybe there's going to be a surprise or two that we didn't anticipate. But let's go ahead and watch it together and see if there are any curveballs. Okay, so here we are taking a look at what is anticipated to be the Múspell banner. New heroes join the battle. Savage Scourge. Okay, there's Helbindi. Alright. Helbindi, the real hero of Fire Emblem Heroes. Searing Steel.
My name is that of my blade.
Laevatein.
I am Laevatein.
Or Laevatein, excuse me. Yeah, she's named after her blade. So we are final Sheath Steel.
I am Laegjarn.
Laegjarn.
Laevatein is my younger sister.
So we are finally getting the Múspell units. People have wanted them ever since they were first revealed. That's very exciting for all of us, and I'm excited. All of these characters seem pretty cool. Okay, so that was about as straightforward of a trailer as you can possibly get. There was absolutely no surprises involved. We've already seen their art. We've already seen their skills. But they're going to be with us starting on September 21st. Me personally, I'm pretty excited about getting Laegjarn, potentially being a red flyer. So no curveballs at all, and basically everything that we were expecting. It's going to be a 3-person banner, which is actually fairly rare as far as new banners are concerned nowadays. Usually we're seeing a lot more 4-person banners. And it's going to be red stacked, so red is going to have the best chance of getting a focus unit, and that will feature either Laevatein or Laegjarn. Helbindi is going to be the green, and he is going to be another infantry axe unit that's presumably going to be entering the normal pool, which is great because those are relatively rare at the moment. So let me know in the comments below which of these units you're going to be going for, if you're going to be going for them at all. Maybe you're going to save, wait for the next banner that's going to hit. There's a legendary hero banner right around the corner, and Halloween is going to be next month. There are also a number of currently pretty competitive banners that are being featured right now, including last year's Performing Arts banner has just made a return. Let's go ahead and play the trailer again just to take a quick gander at the skills so I can give you my impressions. We already know about the skills, we have for some time, but I haven't made a video about their skill sets yet, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at them. So Helbindi has the Bilister, 16 Might Axe, on odd number turns grants +4 to all of his stats and an adjacent stat for 1 turn. So that's more or less going to be odd everything wave for him. Built into his axe. Vengeance for his special. Green Dual Infantry 3. These are the new dual skills that are causing quite a ruckus, I would say, for a lot of people. Me personally, I don't really care for them. You are sacrificing a lot to use them in the A slot. They are currently extremely limited because you're only using them or able to use them on certain unit types. But what I don't like, and I've stressed this before at least a little bit, is I don't like the BST system at all. I think the BST system is just flawed, fundamentally, from the very beginning, and this really just reinforces that, which to me is unfortunate. I think the entire arena scoring system needs a revamp. I think it has needed a revamp since the very beginning of the game, and this just kind of pushes that again. I think the arena scoring system is just extremely, extremely limiting in a game where they're trying to emphasize and reinforce the ability to build units how you want to build them. And Arena just doesn't allow you to do that, which is, to me, is just absolutely ridiculous. It's creating a mode where you're not able to use units how you want to use your units, and use your own tactical advantage to your own tactical advantage. You can argue that the dual skills will allow you to use those units that have lower BST to your advantage. ones that have lower BST that you normally wouldn't be able to use. It doesn't really solve the problem. On the other hand, all it does is reinforce the BST system as the core arena scoring system, which frankly I think is kind of garbage. But you know what? Not up to me. So let's keep moving along. Guard 3 for the B slot. Guard, kind of an underrated skill. It's actually pretty useful. It's just that unfortunately, with all of these more recent armor-related skills that are coming out, and you've got certainly Special Fighter that's out there with built-in Guard. You have Guard that's kind of being incorporated into other skills. I'd really like to see an additional level maybe of Guard. I think that would be a great improvement because currently, Guard provides a great function. It just could use a little bit more oomph. Infantry Pulse 3 for the C slot. At the start of the turn 1, grants special cooldown -1 to all infantry allies. We know, we've seen that before. So let's go ahead and skip to Laevatein's skills right now. So she has Laevatein. She's named after her sword. 16 might weapon, grants attack +3, adds total bonuses on unit to damage dealt. So it's basically a Blade Tome blade, which is great. Blade Tomes are awesome. They are still today overpowered, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. They are still extremely, extremely strong. They have been since day one, and they continue to be. And this is just a physical melee version of that. Swap for the assist, Fury 3 for the A slot. Attack Defense Link 3 if movement assist is used by the unit. Grants attack and defense +6 to the unit or the target and the target ally. Which is really good. It's supposed to be or intended to be used in conjunction with swap, because really what Laevatein can do is she can run up, swap with a unit that's in danger, and then she will be granted with an attack bonus and a defense bonus so that she can shrug off attacks. Odd Speed Wave 3, no real surprises there. One of the odd or even wave skills, and it just gives attack +6 on odd numbered turns to her and her adjacent allies. And moving right along, we have my primary target, Laegjarn, who has New, grants speed +3, adds 50% of total bonuses on foe to units, attack, speed, defense, res during combat. So it's an interesting weapon. It's just incredibly, incredibly situational. She gets a huge boost to all of her stats when she is fighting against a heavily buffed unit, but you're relying on your enemy's buffs, which in that case you have a complete lack of control over this weapon's potential, which is never a good thing. Bonfire for the special. Red Dual Flying 3. Grants attack HP +5. If unit is 5-star and level 40, unit stats are total less than 140, treat as 170, treat as 170. Yeah. So, same thing with Helbindi's skill. It's whatever. There are pros and cons to this skill being entered into the game. For one thing, it reinforces BST as a thing in the game, which again I think is just completely meaningless and arbitrary. But second, it does allow lesser used units to be able to be used in arena teams for reaching 19.5. Particularly, I know that people are going to be slapping this on their Flying Olivias. That's probably going to be one of the most prime candidates for both skills. I think Dancers are going to be a prime target just because Dancers have notoriously low BST, and they're incredibly useful too in arena. So bumping their BST via these skills, and since they don't really rely on their stats to be effective, they're basically prime candidates for this. Me personally, I might slap this skill on New Year's Camilla just to boost her BST a little bit for arena if I want to use her in arena. If I get a spare Laegjarn, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. For the B slot, Chill Attack 3. At the start of the turn, inflicts -7 attack. The chill skills are always great. I always sing the praises of the chill skills. They're very, very, very strong. And Distant Guard 3 for the C slot. Allies within 2 spaces gain, if foe uses bow, dagger, magic, or staff, grants defense or res +4 during combat. So it basically adds a defense and res boost if you are within 2 spaces of this unit against a long-range opponent. So like I said, no real surprises here. We knew what was coming, we've got what we were expecting, and it is what it is. 3-person banner starting on the 21st, featuring the Generals of Múspell. All 3 of the characters have their fan bases and are pretty popular now. So let me know in the comments below which ones you're going to be shooting for, if any of them. Like I mentioned, I'm probably going to be shooting for Laegjarn, maybe Helbindi, we'll see. But again, there's a lot. This banner is going to be around for a while. I believe it's scheduled for the entire month, and there's a lot of stuff incoming. I mean, I know there's always stuff incoming, but in particular, I think there's a lot of stuff around the corner. So thank you so much for watching. If you decided to watch this with me for the first time, I know that this isn't the most eventful trailer. We kind of knew everything that was happening. So if you did bother watching this with me, I thank you very much. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. And until next time, let's protect those skies.